Hey there, it's Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions. How's everybody today? So something happened today that you hope never does happen when you're driving truck or even driving in the car. And it happened when I was minding my own business on US 165 in Louisiana, going through a small town, right? Speed limit 50. I've never gotten a speeding ticket, so I was going the speed limit, of course. And I noticed in front of me, now I will say it was pretty far in front of me, and I'll get back to that a little bit later, but the person in the car was getting kind of antsy, wanting to turn left with the blinker on, right? And the person was going for it a little bit and stopping real quick, and I was like, something's gonna, I was thinking, okay, this person's in a hurry. I better pay attention, because you can kind of tell if you've been driving long enough, and if you really pay attention, people a lot of times will show their intentions to you, especially if they get antsy or in a hurry. And this person was in a hurry. So basically I had that person on my right. I slowed it down a little bit to probably 47, 46, watching what's going on. And a truck was coming out of a business on the left-hand side taking a right. So he had the right of way. So the person in the right hand, now this is a 5-lane highway, so you have 2 lanes, middle lane, 2 lanes. I start scanning everything, going, okay, do I have an out? Well, of course I had an out, because I'll go back to what I was telling you guys, it wasn't very busy at all. So, I was like, okay, so I know I've got the left lane there, I'm in the right, if the person does something really stupid. Well, the truck decided, what happened was the truck was doing exactly what the truck should have been doing, taking the right, had the right of way. The person on the right decided that it wanted to take the left and pulled out real fast in front of me, of course, and I'm already starting to slow down now, right? And I'm seeing what was going on in front of me. Well, the truck just kept going. It didn't stop for that person, and the person is pulling out stopped in my lane. Now, just completely stopped and did not even attempt to back up. Here I am going, now I'm slowing down, 45, 44, but now it's getting right in front of me, right? Well, I knew I had the left lane, and it was close enough where the person was looking at me like screaming now. Would have been T-boned, and who knows at that speed for the person in the car or myself, right? So I knew I had the left lane. I swerved as fast as I could to the left lane, watched that person react, stayed in the lane, never attempted to back up, had some time. But when that person went to go out, the truck had every right to keep going and didn't stop. Probably didn't even see the car. And the car probably went going, oh, that truck will stop for me, and didn't. And then that person stopped right in front of me. Could have T-boned, a lot of bad things could have happened. I went to the left lane, went a little bit into the center lane, got around it, watched the reaction from the person thinking, oh boy, this is it. This might be the end of me. And I went around it, and finally the car did go after I went. Now, this goes back to me going, okay, you're that impatient. There was nobody behind me, none. And if you're going to make a high-risk move, if anybody watches this that isn't a trucker, if you're going to do a high-risk move, why in the world would you do it in front of a truck? And then you have 2 trucks, and you are so fallen behind in your schedule that you decide you're going to make a high-risk move with 2 trucks. That could have ended extremely bad for everybody involved. I don't want to be in a wreck like that. I don't care if it's my fault or not my fault. You never want to ever T-bone anybody. This goes back to something I talked about years ago, time management. I think we have a serious time management problem. And if you're driving around always late, that's a time management problem. That doesn't affect just you. If you're hurrying to work, if you're mad, trying to get to work because you're always late, that affects everybody around you. I don't know why the person did what they did. I do enough driving. It was in the morning, could have been going to work late, makes a move like that I got to get to work. Well, if you're that stressed and you're willing to make a high-risk move with 2 semis, maybe it's time to get up a little earlier, right? Now, I'll lecture you all you want. I'm an old man now. I can lecture. But this goes directly to what I was saying about time management. If you're endangering other people's lives because of your poor time management, I think you should change. I was like, that was close. That was probably the second closest I've ever been. I was near Moab, and a guy in a camper pulled right out in front of me too. And I'm coming down the hill, and I had to go all the way over. Luckily, and I did it because there was nobody coming the other direction, and he didn't even see me or stop, and I couldn't have stopped in time because I had just come cresting over the hill, came around. So Thought I'd give you guys that there. And if you're a truck driver and if you're struggling with time management, fix it, because it affects everybody along the line, not just you. All right, this is Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions, with a positive path to trucking success. Check me out at www.truckerwayne.com. Be safe out there. I'm out.